How's it going, everyone? If you would, for me, please like and comment and subscribe to the channel. Um, I'll definitely be. I got another review here for you. So the movie review I'm going to be doing is Roofman. This is directed by Derek Cianfrance. I believe that's his name, Derek Cianfrance. So this movie stars Channing Tatum, Lakeith Stanfield, Kirsten Dunst, and Peter Dinklage. And basically, so this is a movie that is based on a true story. This is true events. It's about a guy named Jeffrey Manchester, and what he did was he broke into and robbed over 45 McDonald's. It's a lot, you know. He's like, because it's like, you know, this dude's he's such a loser. He refused to get a job, so he essentially was a career criminal. I mean, and I think you're a career criminal at that point if you've robbed, like, you broke into and robbed 45 different McDonald's. And he eventually gets caught at his daughter's birthday party. Yeah, they got him at his daughter's birthday party, and so lo and behold, he broke out of prison, and he decided to break into a Toys R Us. So this takes place between, like, or the movie takes place in 2004, but he'd been doing this since the late 90s, so it was like late 90s to mid 2000s. And so he after he broke out of prison, he breaks into a Toys R Us, where he falls in love with uh, this woman who goes to a Presbyterian church, who was played by Kirsten Dunst. So Kirsten Dunst plays the actual Jerry Manchester's actual love interest, and so and the way he does this is he drills holes through roofs, so he breaks into the roofs of these establishments. That's why, you know, it's called the Roof Man. He's called the serial roof man. I think he's like the serial roof man robber or something like that. Uh, he got and yeah, so he basically got 45 years, and that's why he broke out. And once he broke out, he kind of went to start like a double life, basically. So, like I said, this is an actual crime story. And what I like about this movie is I just like how again, like how it's directed. Derek Cianfrance, I've never really heard of this guy. I don't think I've seen any of his movies. I know I think Blue Valentine. I do remember that movie. That was like early 2010s. He directed that, and but I think again, you know, the lineup I gave you, the actors are phenomenal. Nobody short of their performances in this movie. Uh, I was a little thrown off by, I guess, him walking around, but then out in the open, especially when his face is on television. But upon, like, actually looking this up, no, he really did this stuff. Like uh Jeffrey Manchester actually, he actually joined, like, the community. Like, he was actually walking amongst the community. He was going to church with people. uh he basically tried to start like this family or whatever. And then, of course, you know, as in these movies, you know, it all comes back to, you know, crash down on him. And I think because I don't want to give you too much of the movie, but you'll kind of see it. And what I like about it is just the suspense of him trying to start all over, trying to live a life he had. But at the same token, it's like he's still a criminal. Lakeith, he's kind of an idiot too. He's kind of an idiot criminal. I'm not surprised that this guy was like this in real life. If he was just this dumb of a criminal. Um, so Lakeith Stanfield basically plays his best friend, who who's basically trying to is he's kind of like he kind of like knows like what he's doing. Um, and he even tells him one point, he's like, man, he's like, you have things planned out as a criminal, but you're kind of an idiot, you're a dumbass. Basically is what he's telling him, like you're stupid. Just I mean, he may be a career criminal, but he's just not a very good one. uh and I also liked about it, I had some comedy in here as well too, that I really did like as well. I don't think I really had too many complaints about Roofman, uh other than they sort of so they said like he made again they say he basically made like a career out of this, like he was doing this a lot. Again, they said he robbed like 45 McDonald's. uh and you know he did like armed robberies, but he just, the problem is he screws up so bad. And you're looking at this, you're watching, it's like, bro, why don't you just get a job? Like, you're not good at this. Like, I get you've done this a lot, but you're not very good at this. Why didn't you just get a job? uh but and if you do too, you can look up the stuff on Jeffrey Manchester. But I think this movie did a really good job of, again, the suspense of him trying to live this double life. And him the fact that he can't stop being a criminal no matter what he does. He's always a criminal. I really like how they showed that as well too. uh Peter Dinklage, he plays the boss. He plays the manager at Toys R Us. And I really like the nostalgia too, man. I don't know, is the nostalgia of seeing a Toys R Us, because you know Toys R Us doesn't exist anymore. A lot of these kids, a lot of these new kids growing up, they probably don't know what Toys R Us is. I mean, we haven't had a Toys R Us in like what, 20 years now. So it was just nice to see Toys R Us and like Blockbuster and things like that. No, this is the early 2000s. Um, because yeah, the movie takes place in 2004. I think it's 2004. Uh, but yeah, this no, this is a really good movie. I saw it with my brother on Amazon Prime, I believe. So if you want to, you can check it out. It didn't come out that long ago neither. I think it's been out for like a few months. So definitely check out Roofman. Um, I this I don't I will say it no, it's definitely good. Like I said, I didn't have too many issues with it really. Like I said, I couldn't really find anything I didn't really care for. Um, so I was kind of between a solid and a high recommend. So what I'll probably leave it there. Like I said, I'm in as far as solid and high recommend. I'm in between on it as far as that rating, but still a really good rating. Um, so definitely check out Roofman, starring Channing Tatum. And Channing Tatum, I will say this too. This dude is really impressing me more, because I remember when he first got into acting, I didn't really care for him. He was another one of those like pretty boy, like eye candy actors for the girls or whatever. But after seeing like a lot of the movies with him in it, he's really getting a lot better at this. You know, like he's really good at playing like this slippery kind of criminal who's kind of an idiot, and he does a really good job of doing that. So no, Channing Tatum has really been improving quite a bit. Um, so yeah, I'll like I said, I'll definitely, like I said, between a solid, I'm between a solid and a high recommend. Um, I'll go solid recommend, but it's like a really strong like solid recommend. Like it's strong, not necessarily high for me, but still it's really strong. Solid recommend. Definitely check this one out, man. Roofman. So if you saw this movie, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section. We can talk about it, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.